I don't know exactly what it is, but it does seem that things have changed a little bit again, and that it's better. Now, I was just at Walmart, and everything went swimmingly until I got to the registers. At which point I was like, God, it was always hot here, you know. But it wasn't too bad, and we moved on. There seemed like there was a change in the crowd. I don't know, like there was a good group of people out there. There was good energies, and yeah, whatever they put on me made me hot, so I ended up sweating a little bit from it. But past that, it was pretty decent out there, There's just a minimum of what seemed to be or appeared to be some demon-filled characters, which, just keep coming around. I'm sure it'll get much, much worse for you, because you got to remember, the demons don't really care anything about you. I was hearing somebody tell a story today about how, and they decided to, I don't know, sign up with their demon, or let their demon live with them full time or something. I don't know. So they could beat us and they could have control over us and all that. And, demons are known for lying to people and that kind of thing. It's just not a good idea to do that kind of. Plus, I mean, come on, how's that supposed to work? That all demons can just decide, someone else's free will whenever they're of the light. It doesn't really work out. I noticed the confused couple that made sure that they were there right in front of me as we walked out, and I was thinking, well, you try to be as much of a man and walk like a man as long as you can, because it ain't going to pan out for you, I'm real sure. Especially as brazen as you people are. It's amazing. Other than that, I'm just a real good vibe from a lot of the people out there today. I'm really happy about it. Truthfully. There was one lady that walked by me, and I don't know, there was a couple times where it felt kind of awkward with people trying to get by us or get here or there. And, but I was also picking up more. And I guess that's what it was. I was picking up a good vibe. There were people smiling. What is going? It's like you've stepped out of hell for the day, where normal people are, and they're smiling and seemingly happy to be alive. You've crossed over into another zone. And then one of those guys was talking about, you just keep changing timelines all the time, and I don't know. What I do know for sure about what's going on is the confusion of terms. Where the terms aren't really the way they were using them are not precise. It's like almost euphemistic, maybe. But of course, there's little reason to address any of that anyway. It's pretty much purposeful. I'm real sure of that. So I'm not going to worry about whether or not we can get it back from them, per se, or at this. I've been watching. Anyway, never mind. Hey, everything will even out eventually in the end, is what I understand. And, to each his own and all that kind of stuff, right? So, regardless, we're just happy that, things are progressing. And it seemed, I saw a few guys out there today that were very significant, it seemed like. And there are people that stand around. I'm getting this vibe of, like, well, what are we going to do? How just... And the one lady that walked by me, she kind of, I felt that from her, I was like, like, how's this supposed to work? And I'm like, hey, babe, 20 years into this garbage, I don't know anything about it. This whole, what are we? And I thought, well, I'm encouraged because there has been improvement, and and there's a lot friendlier vibe, a lot better vibe going on. So I know that probably not too long from now we'll be in a position where people will have an excuse to maybe get to know me, or at least approach us, talk to us about this, that, or another, blah 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 blah. I heard one of them talking about how this celebrity thing, and how they were trying to explain to me how, they can make you a celebrity for just almost nothing, and they, like, in other words, jumpstart you, kind of thing, and just throw you up there and go, where everybody's going, wow, you're the thing, or whatever. And it's like, duh. Yeah, that's been done lots and lots of times. It sure has. Where's the beef? Guys, thanks so very much. Thank you very much for your love. Thank you for helping us, and thank you for carrying us and believing in us, and helping us to get there without the evil other thing that has a multitude of excuses for what it does and why, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I tuned into that today, but I can only tune in for like 2-3 seconds, and I tuned in 2 or 3 times. Yeah, 3 times, and each time it was not the Ministry of Peace. I can say that. It seemed to be quite angry and in conflict or turmoil, and they had an argument of some sort, and was giving someone the what to for about something or other, and all I could think of was, while I was hearing it, and I listened to it once, like 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds maybe, and I was like, why don't you say goodbye to those people? Again, have you ever heard of an organization where the supposed leader of that organization has to fight with others in the organization that they're supposed to be leading, and fight with them to not leave, and or make them feel really bad, and do this, that, and other, and say all these horrible things to them to make sure that they understand that without you, they're nothing. And they'll never get anywhere, and then they'll be sorry, and then you'll show them, and blah, 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 blah. Does that sound Christian to you? Does it sound like, lean on me when you're not strong? Does it sound at all like that? No. But again, these one lady that walked by me today, I think she had blue eyes. I got this distinct vibe, like, there was something there between us, and a conversation to be had, but yet no one was speaking, and there was no one saying, I recognize you. Don't you remember sleeping with me? I don't know what to say about it. I'm sure they have a beautiful smile. I'm telling you, the first one of them to smile at me, I about tripped and fell over, but I did manage to go, hey. So as I continued walking on, stunned that there was people smiling. It's absolutely amazing. It's like I've stepped into another world.